Okay.
Hey, this is Jade, and we are Facebook Living with you here on The Current. And sitting over here, this is Laurel, a.k.a. Little Scream. And you just finished performing.
Yeah.
What was it like in the room? What's the space? Give us like a visual painting.
So I was on one of the stages that is a little bit further out from the main stage. So it was a nice. What was great about that is that it's all tinted off. The area is all tinted off, and it's nice and green, open.
Oh, yeah. And you have to like go through the forest to be able to get up there
you
in
have
the
to go
first
through
place.
the forest, and so it was really beautiful. And I think it was nice because everyone who's over there felt like they really wanted to be over there. You know, sometimes at festivals it can be very wandery.
Yeah.
But anyone who's over at that stage, I had the feeling that they really wanted to be over there because they had to trek up through the woods. So yeah, we had a great show.
And you know, your album's called Cult Following.
Yeah.
And you do have, whenever I play your song, I'm like, well, she does have a cult following of some pretty big people. Right. But you know, this is a festival of a bunch of artists who are all big fans and supporters of yours.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I never think of them. They're, you know,
you're like, they're my friends, whatever, Jade.
But part of the music community, though, yeah, and supporters for sure. Yeah.
So who stopped by? I saw Aaron Dessner was on stage with you.
Aaron Dessner and Richard Reed Perry from Arcade Fire as well. And I did a set with him right before Little Scream because I'm in a band with him called Quiet River of Dust. So we did a set here of some music that it's a record that's going to be coming out. Well, I don't know when it's coming out, but we're finishing it. We're working on it right now. So.
Is that something with festivals like this, Eau Claire Festival, which is a little bit more collaborative, I think, than a lot of music festivals, and more artist-driven?
For sure.
Is there a spot or is there ways where artists all kind of come together and it's like, oh, you know what, I'm a fan of yours, we should do something together?
You know, they don't necessarily set it up, like facilitate that, but it happens really easily at a festival like this because it is curated by artists and you just feel the difference. When you're an artist playing a festival curated by artists, it's like, just even in simple things, like there's way longer time to change up gear, you know, and take down your stuff and set it up and, you know, things that you might not see from the outside, but it just makes it way more relaxed from us. But also, you know, I'm going to sing on a song tomorrow night in the Grateful Dead tribute as well. And so that is like an awesome thing. We got here a day early, a bunch of us. And and I'm going to sing on a Mina Tyndall thing, I think tomorrow because of that, you know, just spontaneously and some beautiful new stuff of hers. So
that's so great.
So yeah, there's like a fluid. That was a really long answer to your
question.
No,
I loved that. The only thing I was thinking is that it would be cool if there actually was a spot where, like, if you would like to collaborate with another artist, meet here. And then you just
sometimes actually, I don't know if they do it down here as much, but in Canadian folk festivals, they do this thing where they'll just put usually like 3 different artists together on a stage and just have them play stuff, and that's part of the schedule. And it's crazy from an artist perspective. It's like sometimes it's kind of scary and you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I've made some great friendships and relationships that way because it's an awesome way of, you know, getting to know someone else's music and you just kind of jump in and collaborate. So, you know, that, I mean, maybe in the future they'll do so. I definitely love that thing on the Canadian folk.
Yeah. Well, we'll bring it up with Justin and say, you know, let's just start throwing people at the stage. We're going to let you get back and dry off and get ready for the rest of the evening. And
thanks.
Hopefully we'll be able to listen to some music together. But thank you so much for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for having me in.
Laurel, a.k.a. Little Scream, and Cult Following is the name of the new album. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
The Current Facebook Live.